I have no idea what that was. Anyway, we are back from the terrible egg hunting quest, and I've got a Pepsi, and I've got some 3D Super Mario gummies, which I was super excited to eat. And then I noticed that they were sour gummies, and I'm like, oh, who wants sour? Not me. I don't want sour. I want the regular ones. But I will take it. What do I got here? Looks like a Diddy Kong. They are not especially sour. Okay, so looks like I've got another Kut-Ku to slay. You know, which one was I gonna buy? Weapon, create weapon, the Iron Sword. That has a strength of 288 versus my 168. You know what? I am just gonna buy it. Yes. Everything is gonna be different now. Let's see if we can beef it up a little bit. Yes, we can, with 2 iron ores. You're coming with me. In later games, you can also improve the armors with armor stones. And sometimes when they get far enough, you can use items to make them into the next phase, whatever. Ooh, look at how sharp it gets. And strong. Hmm. 384. Whoa! That is terribly dull. I am not making one of those. It is going straight to Buster Sword. Alright, let's cut down this Kut-Ku. Hopefully I took the right one and not the one I've already passed. I think I did. If I'm in the forest and hills, everything will be a-okay. Yay! Once again, load up on free stuff. It really shouldn't take that long to load it into my bag, but whatever. Should just be able to click, click, click my way through it. Like that. This Kut-Ku, I believe, is going to be quite a bit easier. I will be able to see what I'm doing. Unless he's over in the forest. Which he probably is. I'm gonna look there first. You guys have probably seen enough of this forest and hills level. Like, go back to the jungle! It was new and exciting! No, it wasn't. There was nothing exciting about it, and you know it. But it's something different! You already have 17 videos in the stupid forest and hills, Ryan! Stop complaining, YouTube watchers. I'm trying to entertain you. I chose a very bad game to do that, but I'm trying anyway. I don't think he'll be at 9, but I'm gonna assume the best. Where does he show up when he's here in the PSP game? I think he's over on this hills area. Speaking of the PSP game, I've been playing that in the downtime between recording these videos. When I have to produce, is that the right word? Process, whatever happens when you hit the stop button on the recorder. In between the time it takes to do that and actually save them to the hard drive, which is a while. Apparently they're rather huge. Some of them go, well, the smallest one I think is 2.5 gigabytes. The raw footage anyway. They're quite a bit smaller once you save them to API, but in between that time I've been playing the Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on PSP. And I'm pretty psyched, because I was just able to beat Lunastra, who has been giving me trouble. She's kind of a jerk. She's a big dragon that looks like a lion. And she uses a lot of fire attacks. She's big and fast and strong. And yeah, I just won. Defeated her. I believe it's a her. I know there's another one, a similar thing called Teostra, which I think is the male version, kind of like the Rathian Rathalos. Where is this Kut-Ku? My goodness! I'm wasting so much time just looking for him. The thing about the Lunastra fight that I won, though, is that I went in wearing Hermitor armor, which is considerably weaker to fire than it should be, i.e. at all. So I had a minus 15 in my fire resistance, which I thought, okay, well, I'm probably going to lose, but at least I'm going to get a little more experience fighting her. And after I won, I came out and I went to change my weapon, and I had been fighting her with a Rathian sword, Rathalos sword, Rathalos greatsword, which is fire element. So I was not only fighting her with weapons that were weak against her attacks, or armor which were weak against her attacks, but also a weapon that was weak against her. So I really came out of a losing battle there on top. I'm pretty impressed that I managed to win, considering that I had been having so much trouble fighting her in the first place. Yeah, it worked out pretty nicely. There he is. Hey, jerk. I'm gonna eat sword. If it stops lagging. Whoa! Ouch. Did that one fireball do all that damage? Is this Kut-Ku stronger than the last? That would be bad. That would be very bad. Whoa! Between the Velociprey and the lag, and apparently I just suck today, I'm getting my ass handed to me. Run, Veronica. Just run. It is all you can do at this point. There are still way too many Velociprey on that screen. What is wrong with this game? Alright, let's try this again. What was that all about? There's no time to be scared. Besides, it's just Kut-Ku. Veronica! I told you to dodge. Look out. Here it comes. Oh. I hate when they go straight into a second one. Oh, he's in pissed off mode already. I think. No, the fire breath. So trying to heal might be a bad idea. Especially with all these Velocipray. My goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not the roll button. They are backwards between this game and the PSP game, and it's really killing me. Ah, look out, you losers. Good. Kill him. Kill him up good. Ow! Okay, okay, time to heal. Abandon ship! Abandon ship! If the Velocipray will let me get away. Okay, free healing is exhausted. I don't want to switch to Mega Potions just yet. Damn it! My god, yeah, there's 5 of them, and a bee! There are not supposed to be that many monsters on screen at once, I'm sorry. There would be so much less lag if they had limited it to, like, 3 little monsters with your big guy. Oh well, I guess this is the first one. They had to learn. Guess you don't know what's gonna work until you do it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was lucky. I tried to use the roll button, but it wasn't the roll button. Damn it! Why are there 5 Velocipray on screen? That's too many! That's too many when there isn't a huge other monster out to get me. Hey, slow down, buddy. you haven't been paintballed yet. And you still haven't been. Ugh. This is madness. Capcom, what the hell? I'm gonna take this little reprieve to grab some blue mushrooms. I think I've used up all of my potions. Yeah, see, I keep pressing the roll button when I want the pickup button, and the pickup button when I want the roll button. I don't want special mushrooms or nitro mushrooms. Ah, crap. Where is he? Okay, before anything else, we're gonna get this out of the way. Oh, that was hard. Good news, everybody. I broke the audio again. So instead of me trying to come up with something to say over the video for another 8 minutes, here's The Warrior Inside by DRAGONFORCE.